Hello, welcome or welcome back. Today I am answering one of your questions on can you change the physical body or any part of the physical body using the law of assumption, and I think you're going to be happy with the answer, so stick around. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Hedley Derenzie and I am a qualified life coach and author. I am also super passionate about the amazing teachings of the law of assumption as originally taught by the great American mystic Neville Goddard. It is the stories that we tell that create our life. So if you want to change your life, including anything in your life, you need to know how to change the story. And if you want to create the most amazing life, you need to know how to tell the most amazing stories. And that is why I am here. I want to help you to tell the most amazing stories you can possibly imagine. If you would like support with this, including changing any area of your life using the law of assumption, I am available for one-to-one coaching. I also have a free 21-day Set Yourself Up with the Ultimate Self-Concept course available for instant access. Or if you just want to stay connected, I am on Instagram. All of those details you will find in the box below. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, today I am talking on a very popular topic. Can you change your body or any part of your body using the law of assumption? And the reason that I've taken a little while to make this video, I have been thinking about this video for quite some time and I knew that I would make it, but I am working with the law of assumption with my own physical body and working with it to change certain things about my physical expression. And I'm still in the process of that. That is still in the works. However, this is a question that is asked quite a lot and I've said that I'd make the video. So I wanted to make the video anyway, even though I am still working on it in my own life. But the simple answer is absolutely. The body is an expression of consciousness. Anything that is in the physical world is an expression of consciousness, and that includes the physical body. So absolutely anything is up for physical change. Imagination is really the cause of reality. That is the absolute truth of how this game works, of how life works and how your reality works. Your imagination is the cause of it. The dominant stories that you're holding in consciousness is what's getting pushed out and out pictured in the experiences of people and circumstances and situations that play out in your 3D reality. So when you really get that, really anything in your 3D is up for change. If it's unfavorable, if it's something that you want to adjust or alter or have a different experience of, you can absolutely do that. However, you start in consciousness. That applies for the physical body as well. To give you a little bit of background about me and how I'm using it for myself. So prior to these teachings, so I'm 43 years old. I just had to check that. I am 43 years old. I'm turning 44 this year in March. Prior to finding or rediscovering the law of assumption, I was getting Botox just here. So here and here and a bit here, probably twice a year. If you know of Botox, it lasts like maybe 3 to 6 months and then it wears off and then you got to go back and get it again. So I was doing that for probably a few years, really. No problem with that. And hey, I might do it again. Who knows? However, since I have rediscovered these teachings, I thought, well, you know what? I am committed to these teachings and I'm going to apply them to everything in my life. And that includes my face and my skin and my body. So I'm working with the law of assumption. I'm working with in consciousness to do what I was paying a lot of money for Botox to do. Anything in the physical world that we're using to change something, let's say our physical body, so cosmetic surgery in this case, like injectables, the reason that they don't last is because we haven't changed the consciousness. So if you want anything to last, you have to change consciousness first. Otherwise, anything coming into physical, because nothing in physical reality has any power over you. So anything that you're looking out to in reality is only going to be a quick fix. It is not going to sustain itself over the long term because you haven't shifted the consciousness. You haven't changed the story that you're holding. And that's what I wanted to put into practice with myself. You know, I'm still working with it on a daily basis simply through the story that I'm telling myself. I am working within my imagination to create youthfulness and radiance and vibrancy and timelessness. I'm making that my now dominant story, but I feel like I look better than I have in a really long time because it's coming from a truer place. It's coming from consciousness. It's coming from my imagination. It's coming from within. And when things come from within, they have to be reflected back in reality. And that's what I'm experiencing in my reality when I bump into friends that I haven't seen in a while. They're like, oh my God, you look so good. You know, what are you doing? You look great. And I'm like, well, I'm telling myself better stories. When I look in the mirror rather than going, oh my God, I'm looking so old and whatever, which is what I used to do, I'm now going into the mirror and going, wow, you look amazing. You look beautiful. I love you. You are so divine and vibrant and beautiful and blah, blah, blah. Like just whatever comes to my mind when I'm standing in front of the mirror. And I didn't even know that I was standing in front of the mirror telling shitty stories to myself because it was so natural. Like it was like a default that that's what I would do when I would stand in the mirror, is just immediately go to the negative story, and I'd immediately look for the new wrinkles, and I'd immediately look for evidence of how I'm aging and looking older. And I've since caught myself doing that because Neville says aging is just sleeping consciousness. Aging is just a state of consciousness. Youthfulness is just a state of consciousness. Beauty is just a state of consciousness. Clear skin is just a state of consciousness. Health is just a state of consciousness. All of this is just a state of consciousness. There are other things in my body that I'm working on changing, and I will do other videos as they come more into manifestation. I developed a very negative story around a certain part of my body due to the experiences that I had as a child, and I've been reworking, like revising those stories and revising the messages and the stories that I've been holding about that particular part of my body, and then the things that I did to that part of my body due to those experiences. So there's a lot there. I am applying these teachings, the law of assumption teachings, to every area of my life, including my body. And the beautiful thing about it is it saves a bit of money. Not that that's a problem, because you can just create more of it by telling another story about wealth as well. So, you know, these teachings is just such a gift. And I also wanted to mention, I was having a session with a wonderful client of mine. She has given me permission to share her name, and I'll also share her details in the comments box below. Dr. Charan Sadur. She is an epigenicist. I'm just going to say she's a doctor. She's amazing. And she actually works with changing your DNA. So you can actually change your DNA in consciousness, and that will have an effect on the physical body. Now, that's not an area of expertise that I am involved in, so I will just pop her details below and you can check that out. But yes, absolutely, you can change your physical body simply by changing the state of consciousness that you're holding. I hope that answers your question. Start telling yourself much better stories when you're looking in the mirror, and then also going in and using your imagination, seeing your body as you would like to see it in your imagination, and holding that assumption that that is the way things are, that is the way your body is, that is how you see your body, because imagination is what's real. Reality is just reflecting back what is real. And if you see your body as you want it to be in your imagination, and that becomes the dominant story, your body has to catch up to that vision. It has to catch up to that consciousness. I don't know how. I don't understand how this works. We're not meant to understand it. Our job is just to work with consciousness. That's all we have control over. We do not have control over reality. And of course, you can go and get cosmetic surgery. You can go and do anything that you want in this beautiful experience of reality. There is nothing wrong with anything that's in reality. It's up to you to experience what you wanted to experience. However, if you want lasting change, you have to first change the state of consciousness. Otherwise, you'll just be playing catch up. Please feel free to share any success stories that you might have had in the comment sections, because your success stories help other people with their stories as well. So I hope that's helped. Please remember, yes, you are the creators of your reality. You are the superstar of your show. You are the producer, the writer, the director, and the actor in your movie. What you assume to be true will be so. So assume the best for you, and assume the best for everyone in your movie too, and you will have an amazing life. This is my wish for you. Thank you for listening. If you would like to comment, like, or share this video with family and friends, that'd be great. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, I would love to have you, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks. Bye.